and welcome to Nice to Mitra. It's nice to Mitra and welcome to my kitchen. Today I am super pumped. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make tofu lettuce wraps. They are packed with flavor, and as you can see, we have all of these delicious, colorful, fresh ingredients that really, when all put together, it just tastes chef's kiss, even though I just did it. But I can't wait to show you guys how to make them. They're super, super easy and don't take a lot of time at all. So let's get to it. First things first is we want to start cutting up our tofu. I love tofu. It is such a versatile, delicious product that really just absorbs any flavor that you put it with. So anytime people say, I don't like tofu, it's probably because they've just had it plain. Personally, I love to get the tofu that is in bags. I have noticed that it's a lot more dry naturally as compared to boxed tofu, which is in a pool of water. This I actually never dry out, and it really still gives me that texture that I need. So let's get to cutting it. First, I like to do it long ways, and then we're gonna cut it into just little, oh, that one wanted to escape, into little cubes. So our little cubes, perfect, looks good to me. So we're gonna throw them into our big bowl. So here we have our cubed tofu, and to prep this, we are going to put a little bit of cornstarch on top. So when we put it on the pan with some olive oil, we'll get that nice crispy outside that we want. Oh, that was a bad noise. Okay, so now I have my cornstarch in my tofu, and I'm just going to give it a quick little toss here to make sure all of the pieces have just a tiny bit of cornstarch on the outside. We really don't need much since we're not really frying them, you know? That looks great. So now our tofu is coated. We can set it to the side and get to our other ingredients. So we are going to make a delicious sauce that will really bring everything together. First, I'm going to start with hoisin sauce and a little bit of low sodium soy sauce. Now, I always get low sodium because nobody needs that much sodium in anything. I think the flavor is also there just as much as regular soy sauce. So yeah, we gotta watch our cholesterol, our health. We're trying to be healthy here and make healthy food. So toss your soy sauce in there, a little bit of rice wine vinegar. So whisk this all together. Make sure it's a good, even consistency. Awesome. And in my sauce, I also love to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. And I like to cut up some green onions. Now, I always cut off the ends of them because who knows where those ends have been. We don't want anything to do with them. So just cut your green onions in really thin slices. And as you can see, even with my nails, I am fully capable of chopping just fine. So don't come for me. I'm a home cook just like y'all. We're in this together. Now that I have my green onions, I am only going to use a portion of these to actually cook with, and then I'm going to use the other half as a garnish later. Now we are ready to start cooking. So first I'm going to start with my beautiful, colorful carrot and cauliflower rice. And we're going to start with this in the pan because, as you know, carrots have a really hard texture and we're going to need a bit more time for those to cook. So this is what we're going to start with. We're going to start with some extra virgin olive oil and just coat the bottom of your pan. Make sure it looks nice and even on the bottom. In this one, I'm gonna put a little more. The pan that you're cooking your tofu in, you wanna have a little bit more olive oil because we're kind of given a good fried coating, so it has to be perfect. So first things first, I'm going to toss in my carrots and my cauliflowered rice. You can hear that sizzle. That's how you know it's gonna be good. We're just going to put a lid on our veggies so they can start steaming a little. And now we're going to put our tofu into this oil here. And be careful that it doesn't splatter you. Be safe. Awesome. And then try and make sure that the tofu is evenly coated on the whole bottom of your pan and that they aren't overlapping each other too much. Just try and have a good even layer in the bottom. Awesome. Looks pretty good to me. So we're going to cook this down for a while and wait until it gets nice and crisp. And then you're going to flip them over and try and make sure all of the sides are evenly coated. Now our tofu is about ready. It looks beautiful and is almost all golden brown. You want to wait until it's like this kind of color on the outside, a nice light tan, which I remember in Nacho Libre. She said, my favorite color is light tan, and I think about it all the time. Anyway, so we're going to let our tofu continue to sit here and cook. Oh, I'm taking the pan with me. We're going to let our tofu continue to sit here and cook. It's looking perfect. I cannot wait to try it. I actually am going to switch these two bad boys so I can really show you our delicious veggies that we're putting together. So now that my carrots and my rice cauliflower are looking good, I am going to also add garlic, of course, necessary in everything that you make. Some raw cashew pieces. Some grated ginger. You always want to get fresh ginger. Ginger is so good for you. If it were up to my mom, there would be ginger everything, everywhere, all the time. I get it though. I get the ginger hype. I love ginger tea. And then we're going to add a little bit of cilantro. And I know that there's a lot of weird people out there that for some reason your genetics don't allow you to like cilantro. It tastes like soap to some people, which is insane. But you don't have to put cilantro if you don't want to. Oh yeah, sauteing this baby up. It looks amazing. And now we're going to add some water chestnuts. Holy cannoli. It looks amazing. Sorry, I had to get my spoon here. So now just continue to saute all of this together. It is looking so amazing. You can really smell the garlic. It is so fragrant. It smells really, really beautiful. And I love all of the colors that are coming together. It looks really gorgeous. So we're also going to add just a little bit of our green onion that we had chopped earlier. And it looks great. Continue to just saute this together for just a couple of minutes until everything looks really tender and scrumptious. People should use the word scrumptious more. It's It's not commonly used enough, I don't think. And I think that, you know, in the 50s they knew how to speak, maybe. Frank Sinatra style. Okay, so now I feel like our veggies are done. I'm going to go ahead and move our tofu over. Turn that off. We don't need that anymore. And we are going to add all of our veggies and other delicious fixins into our tofu pan. Oh yeah. That is where it's at. It looks amazing. I know I keep saying that, but like it really does. Just trust me. Okay. So now we're going to mix all of this together, and I can really tell that the tofu has a really nice golden crisp outside. And the thing that I love about this is it tastes great by itself. You don't even need to put it into a lettuce wrap to enjoy it. I love to just eat it by myself when I don't feel like having any greens for the day, just lots of tofu and deliciousness. So this looks great. So now that everything is cooked, we are ready to add our sauce. I can not wait. This is the best part. I love the sizzle that it gives to the pan. So just dump your sauce on the whole Doesn't it sound beautiful? And then make sure you turn down your heat because we're not really cooking anything anymore. We're just binding all of our ingredients together with our sauce. The last part that brings it all together makes it taste just delicious as if it already wouldn't have been before. And next you're going to want to add a couple dashes of sesame oil, which I think is super necessary in any sort of food like this. So now that we're done cooking, let's wrap these bad boys up and give them a shot. Anytime I see something like this that comes from our beautiful earth, I think, wow, I mean, plants? What more could you want? That's all I want to eat. And it's soon going to be all you want to eat too. So let's get a couple of pieces of our beautiful butter lettuce here on the bottom of your butter lettuce. They always come in these boxes, and on the packaging it says live. So it's still to its root. That's why it's fresh and so yummy. So we're just gonna take this and rip off the dirty roots that we want nothing to do with. And there you have it. We're rootless, so you won't get dirt everywhere. So now that we got the root off the bottom of our butter lettuce, we gotta make sure to wash it. Always wash your veggies. You never know what can be on there. So I got 3 beautiful, perfect size pieces of my butter lettuce. And now let's put our delicious mixture in here. So you're just gonna wanna spoon a little bit into each one. Now butter lettuce are kind of small. The leaves are a little bit smaller, so I think it makes for a perfect street taco, fun-sized little meal. And you can eat like 100 of them because they're smaller, and you think that the food just doesn't count when it's smaller. At least that's how my brain works. So now that I've got my fixins for my beautiful lettuce wraps, I cannot wait to try them. I am so hungry. You're gonna wanna top them with some of your extra green onions that you cut earlier. And it really just gives it that nice pop of color, and I love eating raw green onions. But since there's also garlic and onions in this, you might not want to be smooching anyone tonight, if you know what I mean. Might be a little, like, that guy smells really weird. Wonder what he ate earlier. Oh, he probably ate Mitra's lettuce wraps. That's where he was. Anyway, so they look gorgeous. I cannot wait to try them. I mean, let's dig in. It's like a perfect little vegan street taco. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody? These are amazing. And I cannot wait for you guys to try them. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much, you guys, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.